Happy Hump Day!
Happy Hump Day!
It's us, entertainment reporter Barry Courter and me, Leslie. So we're going to start talking about something that you guys have been talking about, and it's going to be chilly this weekend, so this all goes on together. Ice on the landing.
Ice on the landing.
Isn't going to be at Ross's Landing.
No, it's not at Ross's Landing. It's moved.
Tell us where.
It moved it to the gardens, the Glenn Miller Gardens at the Chattanooga Choo-Choo. That's the formal gardens there, right in the square.
And explain why the name is still the same.
Because the area when you get off of a train is called a landing.
There
so
you
it
go.
Still works.
So it's
they
still
didn't have
Ice
to change
on the
all their
landing.
branding and everything.
Lucky.
Yeah, we went over it a little bit last week, but to bring everybody, it's been at Ross's Landing for the last couple of years. It worked there. People liked that there was something to do there. It animated that space, but it was right there on the green, and it was a temporary tent. The water, the melting ice, the foot traffic, messed up all that grass. So there was some issue between the folks Chattanooga Presents who put it up in the city as to who was responsible for what. And while that was going on, Adam Kinsey over at the Choo-Choo said, "Bring it over here." And the more they thought about it, the more it made sense. There's parking. The parking garage is there. They have the giant tree in the lobby. They have their Victorian era Santa Claus. They have those gas lamps.
Yeah.
The garden, of course. So with a little modification, they took out the concrete stage and about 14 feet of the hedge. They did not take out all of the hedge. They made the company out of Tampa, Miami, out of Florida that does the rink. They just reconfigured it. They made it longer, a little bit narrower.
Okay.
Didn't lose a whole lot of square footage.
And we are going to show you. We're going to show you, or we're going to attempt to, so bear with me today. After I leave here, I'm going to go to the ice on the landing, and I just got a text from Carla Pritchard, who is, she's managing the rink?
Well, yes, she's the owner of Chattanooga Presents, which produces it, which has brought it here, and then they manage it.
Okay, great.
So yeah, they've done it for the last several years.
And she tells me what's going to be going on, or hopefully I'll be able to show you, is between 3 and 4, we will either be painting the ice white with a fire hose, which is pretty cool since many people don't realize it's actually painted. The other thing that may be going on that's pretty cool is laying the logo in the middle of the ice. So that sounds cool to see.
I don't know what she means by painted, so I'm curious.
So
to see.
ice, like ice on a rink, she's saying actually has to be painted white to look like that. Because ice is clear, right?
Yeah, you're gonna have to show me.
I'm gonna have to show you. I'm gonna show all you guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
We're talking about. It's all an illusion.
I know what they're
winter.
doing because it's warmer out. They can't just fill up the space with water and it freeze. They have to do it in layers. So they started yesterday. Same
I like
price
your headline.
I think Lisa did that.
Oh well, Lisa.
She's very clever.
I like your headline. She said, "Pardon me, boy, is that an ice rink at the Choo-Choo?"
Yes, it is.
Yes. Starts Friday.
There's the other advantages is there's an inside room for they're very popular with the birthday parties.
Oh, good.
And the group
cool.
parties last year, so now they can move those inside.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Carla told me yesterday that Puckett's, which is right there by the Aquarium, which would have been right next to it, had contracted to be a sponsor and provide food, and they stayed on board when it moved to the Choo-Choo. So they're going to have a concession stand with barbecue sliders, something called a redneck taco.
What's that?
I don't know.
I guess I'll find out.
I don't know. Bratwurst, grilled cheese sandwiches, I'm sure hot chocolate and coffee. So
good stuff for the kids.
Yep, your rental fee for your skates. I mean,
you have all that listed for them. Okay.
It's $10 for adults and $8 for kids, and that includes skates. And you pay that whether you bring your own skates or not. You can also get a season pass. for $100, so you can go anytime you want. You can get a family pass for $200. So.
And they have those. Well, I'm assuming they're gonna have them again. Those kind of like walkers for your kids or for yourself. Ellis, who we're gonna talk about in a minute, our digital editor, says that I would need one, and who's very interested to see what would occur. If
I saw those last year. They, they have little tennis balls on the bottoms of them, so they keep you from falling. It's pretty clever.
So, real quick, now that we mentioned Ellis, he's missing because he and his wife, Joy, had a baby girl.
He's laying out of work for that.
Virginia.
No, congratulations, guys. That's awesome.
Sweet baby.
Their first.
Yes. Watched him install a car seat the other night. He needed assistance.
Yeah, that got complicated
It did.
in the last several years.
It definitely did. We didn't do a Facebook Live.
No, I think we tied ours in with a rope.
Oh no. I know, I've heard stories about like people putting their kids in like laundry baskets back, 30 years ago, or like drawers. Crazy.
No, we used to ride on the shelf.
Yeah.
On long trips.
You're still okay?
Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to move on, but congratulations, Joy and Ellis and Virginia. 3 are sweet. Okay, let's go on. What else is going on?
Well, let's back up a little bit. Tomorrow night, Thursday night, James Rogers, every year for the last 10 or so, has been doing a Christmas special down at the Colonnade. James grew up in Chattanooga, North Georgia, started singing at the Station House, then went to Pigeon Forge, Dollywood, Music Mansion, Silver Dollar City, big star up there, big draw up there.
Sounds cool.
Started doing his Christmas shows back at the Colonnade. Well, he's not doing it this year, guys, so if you're looking forward to it, tomorrow night he's doing a show at the Alhambra Shrine Auditorium to raise money for the Shriners Hospital for the kids.
Yeah, I haven't been out there in a long time.
He wanted to take that focus. The shows down at the Colonnade were sold out almost every year. In fact, I think a couple of years he did 2 shows. They were So he's going to bring. He'll have the Eagle. He does Fly Eagle Fly. I Guard, the Nation, the National Guard song that he's done, very patriotic. He'll do all of that kind of stuff, plus a couple, he said, told me the other day, a couple of Christmas songs. So that's tomorrow night.
What another musician, you're just reminding me, Randy Steele, local.
Randy, who did one of our Music Live Wednesdays, which we had another great one today, you guys should check out.
So good, today was so good.
But Randy was, this is a solo record CD that is going to come out the 26th at Honest Pint, but starting today through then, so for the next 10 days you can go to his website and
thank you, Randy,
get it for free if you donate to Room at the Inn.
For homeless women
and kids.
It's a really, really, really good organization.
Randy is a fireman. He's a captain over at the Engine 5 in Highland Park, and every year has delivered Santa Claus over to the kids at Room at the Inn. So he got intimate knowledge of it and saw the good work they were doing, and so he wants to do this for them. So, and
it's actually like a house that helps as many women and their children as they can house for a time to help them get up on their feet.
It's a lot of abused, women in abuse situations. I was actually on the board several years ago. They do great work.
They do. It's really, really important.
So you get, it's very hard for women to leave because they have nowhere to go. So they end up staying in a horrible situation. This gives them an option, a safe place to go.
For them and their children.
Helps them get on their feet, find
rehabilitated,
a place to live, get work, all those sorts of things.
Yeah.
So you can get a really, really good CD and help people who need it. So good for Randy.
Yeah.
The CD is called Songs from the Suck. It's him playing the banjo and guitar and
they don't suck.
No, they do not suck. And I really, really like his voice.
I'm going to listen to it tonight. Thank you.
I listened to it yesterday. It's really good.
What was your fave?
I think Liza May or Angels with Halos.
Cool.
But as one time through, I will listen again.
Check it out. Yeah. What else?
Also coming up Saturday, we've talked about it a bunch, but this is your chance to go actually experience Wayne-O-Rama.
Oh, fun. It was so cool. We checked it out. If you want to go back on our Facebook page, if you just like click the videos, you can find it's extraordinary. How would you describe what we saw there? It was mind-blowing. It was out of this world.
Wayne White is a Hickson guy, grew up in Hickson, became an artist, went to work as a set designer, a production designer for Pee-wee's Playhouse, did the production set for Peter Gabriel's Sledgehammer video, had a documentary about himself a couple of years ago, Beauty is Embarrassing. He's very, very talented. He wanted to come back to Chattanooga and do something for Chattanooga, in Chattanooga, so he's working with Bobby Stagner at Shakin' Ray Levi's, and so there's all these giant installations. There's a 30-foot lookout mountain with an incline that works, and Rock City, Ruby Falls. There's a saber-toothed tiger. Remember how many people know there was a saber-toothed tiger skull found inside Ruby Falls?
So cool. It's
yeah. And these giant puppets.
And he does it like in his own way.
Yeah.
Like it's like really magical.
Well, the puppets are made out of recycled cardboard and some wood and a lot of hot glue.
They're so intricate. Every single thing.
Samuel Jackson one and a Wheeler, who was a pioneer and female doctor in the area.
Yes, a lot of. He said badass women are his inspiration.
A lot of badass women. Adolph Ox, Luther, Massengill.
So you should go.
Bob Brandt. These are all people that influenced Wayne in his youth. Remember he told us that tourism here was a big part of what influenced his art. The marketing, the look of it, the feel of it, all of that, and you can see it.
And you can tell every piece is him. So it's just
like nobody else's
interesting.
Work.
Yeah.
And what's really cool about it is he's in town on and off. He's committed to a year. Wayne-O-Rama is the event, the overall program, I guess. It's inside. The building is called 10 Art.
Rossville Avenue.
On Rossville Avenue, down from Zarzar's.
Yum.
Or the fire hall. He calls it Chattanooga History Funhouse.
Oh, yeah. We call it Wayne-O-Rama.
We call it Wayne-O-Rama. And anyway, on Saturday from 2 to 7, you can go down there and check it all out.
That's really cool.
They've had, I think, Jennifer Crutchfield told me around 800 volunteers work on this thing from Kansas, New York, Ohio, Florida, people who know Wayne and his work, and some are artists, some aren't. The artist ones especially have said, this is a chance to basically intern.
People come in from all over.
Yeah, it's pretty
really
cool
to
stuff.
see. Yeah.
The puppets and everything, the event again is Saturday from 2 to 7, and then it will be open, I think it's Wednesday and Saturday, Wednesday through Saturdays in the afternoon, so you can go down there.
Do you think my 3-year-old would destroy anything, or you think I should only bring the older children?
No, I don't think so.
What do you think, Shakeem?
I mean, if you let her run around unattended,
I may need Shakeem's assistance.
I want to see Elle on the on the ice. Is what I need.
And we're gonna go that. Yeah, we'll do one or the other. There's lots to do with your kids this weekend. Yeah, and go out at night and listen to some music. We have the guitar dudes from Songbirds bringing some stuff in, and what is it you said?
Guitar It's actually Darren Patrick over at Mountain Music in St. Elmo.
Okay.
This is more of a guitar show, but he's so excited about Songbirds as we are that he wanted to kind of give some guys in the trade, I guess, a peek. So at the Choo Choo, there's a Guitar Nougat. It's vendors, sellers, luthiers, all that kind of stuff are going to be there on Saturday. Friday night, Roger Allen Wade's at Puckett's.
Oh, I haven't been to Puckett's yet. Have you?
Nope.
Kind of like
that'd be a good one to go see Roger.
Yeah, I get scared of kind of the tourism little bubble there, just to like even park. But I hear people love it. If you
it's a neat idea, and they've got Courtney Holder, I think, is there Saturday, and she's great too. So go see them.
So we got our guys who are doing Music Wednesday with us. They'll be at JJ's tomorrow.
Right.
Yep, that's right. Jesse and AJ or Adrian. They're going to be at Mexi Wings tomorrow from 6:30 to 9:30, and then at JJ's at 10.
So go back on our Facebook today.
Yeah, they were really good.
Jesse,
that was fun.
He's telling me Junk Earth, and AJ Lajas. No, he said Lajas.
You're right. Lajas.
I was listening.
AJ, I'm sorry.
But they were great. Very had a little bit of the boss in Jesse.
They heard the Springsteen in
it was cool. So definitely check that out too. There's so much going on.
Yeah, they're talking about
There's
kids.
always
Back to
so
the
much
kids.
going on.
The Christian Family Theater's Elf.
Oh, okay.
The musical Junior is at Brandon United Methodist Church.
And Holidays Under the Park starts Friday at the Tennessee Aquarium.
Yep.
Very cool. That's really cool. Look at this, Shaquem. So this is a giant Pacific octopus playing with an invertebrate-friendly Christmas tree. I think Casey Phillips may have written that. You see that?
That is a Casey Phillips.
Totally. Hey, Casey, our former entertainment reporter, is now writing the content for the aquarium.
Yep, he's doing a lot of their online stuff, and
you got
I think
it?
he told me he's now the voice of the penguins on the live thing that you live camera thing.
Totally could see
Yeah,
that.
he started doing the voices. And,
Totally. Cool.
Oh man.
We need to go visit. We need to go do a live. We need to go do a live thing there.
And also wanted to remind folks, the Chattanooga Market will be this Sunday, but not next Sunday, not the Sunday after Thanksgiving. It's the one weekend that they take off because then they get ready for moving indoors to the Trade Center for their Christmas.
And you guys, you can take your kids, more kids stuff if you're not going to the market, or you can do both. Snow Day at the Creative Discovery. That's Saturday the 19th. Wow, there's a lot of options for kids.
Yeah, well, there always is, but now it begins.
I'm going to put that in my phone too. Snow on the forecast at the Creative Discovery.
Yeah, we forgot to mention, it's supposed to get cold this weekend, so with the ice rink, it seems to, I think it's like 78 out there now, but it's supposed to, a high of 55 this weekend.
Do you like the cold, Barry?
As long as I can get warm.
Good answer. Good answer.
Yeah, okay. I like seasons. I like having 4 seasons.
I'm from Florida, so.
Yeah, no, I like the fall and everything. We forgot to mention Radney Forrester is at Barking Legs.
Foster,
excuse me.
I love Barking Legs.
Randy Forrester works upstairs.
You're right, yeah. I went to, and I put it on Chattanooga Now for you guys. Tell me her name, who was doing the show, Billie Holiday, and her husband a couple weeks ago at Barking Legs. I did.
Kelly Jolly.
That was great.
Yeah.
It's a really intimate setting there, and just really fun and cool, small vibes. Good.
Yep. So that's the big stuff.
And if you guys go to anything like that, if you want to, tag Chattanooga Now on your social media, you just go to @Chattanooga Now, and one of our web producers will see it. Yeah.
Temptations and Four Tops are Saturday too, at the Tivoli.
Cool.
Got to see Dylan last week. Did you get to go?
No, you went?
I did go.
I cannot believe
really
you didn't even call.
You get in line. There were couple people upset at me for that. It was huge.
Was it good?
It was
How was
packed.
it? He was playing
great.
the piano?
He played the piano. There were several people I've read who were upset that he didn't do all the hits, but Dylan never does all the hits. I think he's done that twice in his career. So
somebody was telling me, if you've seen a good Dylan show, stop there.
That's really good advice.
Yes.
That's really good.
I think it was Steve Rogers. Hey, Steve.
He did what he's doing now. His last 2 albums are more of the classic you know, balladeer, crooner type of some Sinatra stuff, and he sounded good. You know, you always got to qualify that.
Yes.
For Dylan, he sounded good vocally.
Yeah.
The
you
band
could make
was
him
amazing.
out, kind of.
For the most part.
Okay.
But the band was so good, and any show in there is great. So, and it was really cool to see the Tivoli that full. I mean, it was packed.
Yeah.
So that's two now. It's that and My Morning Jacket are full, and I mean, that's good.
What
That's
else
great
is
for
coming
us.
in the Tivoli? Oh, we know Brian Wilson. You mentioned that.
Brian Wilson's
May.
in May. Well, yeah, Goo Goo Dolls is.
I've seen the Goo Goo
Saturdays.
Dolls a ton of times because I think they may be from Florida, but they would always be playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but they keep bringing them.
Yeah,
So
keep bringing it, Tivoli.
that's what we've got.
All right. Well, okay, you guys. I'm gonna head down to the Choo Choo to see that ice being painted white potentially.
Yeah, let us know about that.
I'm gonna show you if it's all going according to plan. You know how these schedules can go. So be watching our Facebook page.
I forgot. Yeah, the symphony is tomorrow night. Joshua Roman.
Oh
the
yeah, we
cellist.
talked about him, the cellist.
And then we're getting into all the Nutcracker and the Home for the Holidays.
So we have all the times and ticketing information and all that for you. You just grab one of these tomorrow, and you can of course also go on timesfreepress.com and on Facebook. Just find Chattanooga Now. But this is the best way. This is the best way for me.
I think so too.
Okay. Happy holidays.